Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. The Rams go marching on, trying to get us back to the promised land, the Premier League. Today we head out against Norwich City. Let's see how we've been getting on, let's see how we got on in the league, and let's see what the January transfer window brought us. Let's just head over there. Right, here we are guys. So we currently sit fourth in the league. We've got a game in hand over everyone around us. We today play second place Norwich. Huge game. If we win this game, it will take us back up into second place, within touching distance, hopefully, of that first spot from Stoke. Obviously, with Norwich being a contender that are around us as well, this makes sense that we've got to consider this one a big 6-pointer. In terms of the results and how I've been getting on since that last game, it's been pretty much more of the same. I think you were here for that 3-0 loss at West Brom. We've played right forward sort of a good couple of months, 2-3 months. And it's been inconsistent, very inconsistent. We've managed to grind some good wins out of there. 3-1 at Stoke, which was huge to follow up from that game at West Brom. I thought that was really going to knock the confidence, and it didn't, thankfully. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday after that. A couple of back-to-back wins. Narrow loss to Bristol. 2-0 win at Cardiff. 2-2, 1-0. It's not been bad, but it's not the consistency that I want. Lost, unfortunately, 2 back-to-back defeats. 2-1 to Burnley and to Middlesbrough. But then a huge 4-2 win at Hull. 1-1 draw at Peterborough, which was... It was just a frustrating game. 2-0 at Portsmouth, which is what we expected. Drew Burnley in the Cup. Chance for us, I suppose, to redeem ourselves after that 2-1 loss in the league. Drew 0-0 in the first leg and then beat them on penalties after drawing 2-2 on the second leg, the replay, sorry. Since then, 3-2 loss at Bournemouth, 3-2 win at Millwall, and then our last game out was very unfortunate. Chelsea in the FA Cup 4th round. Malik Wilks scored at, I think, 52 seconds or something or other, and it took them right up until the 84th minute for them to equalise. Now, going 1-1 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, I can take. I'm happy with that. We've got the replay, which is in a couple of weeks' time, but this game is really focusing on the league and trying to push up and get that first or second place. You'll see here, I suppose it's behind my head. I don't know whether you guys can see it. Let's forget it. Juan Hernandez has been out for the past 4 or 5 weeks with an ankle injury. He is still going to be out, I would imagine, for a little bit longer. Let's see. So officially he's back. Expect to return 1 to 4 days, but his fitness is nowhere near where it needs to be. So this one is Norwich. Huge game. It's one that's, I think it's one of those, those games where I think this could be the decider come the end of the season, whether we get automatic promotion or whether we're in the playoffs. This is one of those games, I think. We're certainly coming up to where we really need to start focusing on that. We're 8th of February, so don't get me wrong, there's still a few games to go, but in any event, it's going to be a very tough game. They're second for a reason. We've lost one of our main centre-backs, and no doubt he will be playing for them against us. So let me just get right up to the game. Let's see what lineup we're going with. There's been a couple of ins and outs in terms of transfers. Nicholas Morass, like I say, who went to Norwich for 3.5 million. Couple of additions. A striker we bought in on loan from Norwich just to give us some backup in that Juan Hernandez sort of injury and recovery period. And then we bought Chris Smalling in, who no doubt you'll all know. He's just on a 6-month contract. And I know, sounds a bit silly, but I promise you, he is still quality. 36, a bit slow. But his jumping reach and his physicals are still pretty good, and mentally he's got all those those strong things we'd look for: anticipation, bravery, determination, positioning, teamwork, all sort of strong things for us to have. So I'm hoping that he can fill that gap for us, just at least until the end of the season, so we can really push on and focus on getting one of those automatic promotion spots. But look, let's just get into the game. Here's the squad for this one. Okay, here it is. Here's the lineup for this one. Like I say, we do have that lad in on loan, but he isn't eligible for this one. Tyrese Campbell, yeah, just as that backup striker for us, just in case we needed him. He's ineligible for this one because he is on loan from Norwich. So Wilkes and Mellor start up top, which has been the sort of consistent two, especially with that Hernandez injury, and they've both been playing incredibly well, actually. Mellor's on 12 goals, 4 assists this season, and I think Wilkes is doing pretty well for us as well. Let's have a look. 6 goals, 3 assists, over a 7 rating. Fine, it does the job. Then Ponce has really come into form recently. He's been playing well. 19 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists, 2 Player of the Match award so far. Knight and Van Aken in the middle. Kraus slipping in behind him. Back line. Jamal Lewis on the left, Chris Smalling and Jordan Story in the middle, then Jamie Shackleton playing on the right with Fisher in goal. So, pretty consistent in terms of what we've been playing recently. We did only play Chelsea sort of 2-3 days ago, so I think we're going to probably have a couple of issues with fitness in this one, and we're going to have to really focus on the substitutes we're making. But, let's just see how we get on. This could be massive for us. I mean, we take a look at the why that's there, I don't know. Take a look at the league table. Just with the point, we move up to 3rd. But obviously, if we get the 3 points, we move into 2nd place, and we still have that game in hand over a couple of teams around us. So Lewis picks it up wide, beats one man, chips inside to Ponce, Ponce through to Wilkes. Oh, he's hit the bar! What a start! What an absolutely fantastic start. While there's a bit of downtime, guys, it looks like we are dominating here. Pretty even on possession. But while there's some downtime, if you haven't already, make sure you drop a comment on the video, subscribe as well if you want. Let's just see what's happening here. Wilkes turns Mellor, Van Aken has to go back. Jordan Story, Shackleton, get a ball in. Go on, Wilkes. Oh, out for a throw. As I was saying, guys, sorry. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that really amazing stuff. Anything you'd like to see, make sure you pop that in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't already, we've got a brand new channel with all, the silly bits on. It's a shorts channel. We were going to link it in on the same, the same channel with the Average Beers normal sort of channel, but it was just a bit crap. It didn't really work. So we've got a whole separate channel just for these funny short videos, outtakes, funny little bits, just us being a bit stupid and a bit silly. I'd love you guys to go and take a look at that and subscribe there, so we can really start building up a following, and we know whether you guys are enjoying it and the type of things you like to see. Looks like it's got to half time. It's like I said, fitness wise, there's a couple of guys here that are struggling. Van Aken's knackered. Been relatively even pegging, actually. Not one of those games where it'd be easy for us to call how we're to call that this is ours and we're definitely gonna to dominate here. So I think Van Aken, we need to make a change here, and I think it's probably Jacob Davenport that comes in for him. In terms of fitness, otherwise, I think we're doing okay. We just need to probably pick the pace up a bit. I think let's just put slightly more direct passing on and just switch it up to attacking and see how that goes. I think, like I say, this is a huge game and we need the 3 points, so we need to go for it. I think Lewis at left back is a change we're probably going to have to make quite soon, and then Knight in that mid-central left position are the guys we're going to have to move around. Yeah, Lewis is going to have to come off. He's struggling there. So Jordan Williams on to replace Jamal Lewis, and Knight playing in the middle. We will bring on Rob Can to replace him in the middle. 0-0 wouldn't be a bad result for us. It's just that 3 points is much better. I mean, having a game in hand on the 2 teams above us who sit in the automatic spots is good, and this isn't a game in hand. It's so we're into the last 10 here. It's been a bit frustrating for this video. Not many highlights at all. Nothing. We've not had a single highlight in the second half, have we? Not a single one. looks like we are the better team in terms of shots on target and things. Just no highlights. So it's a 0-0 draw, which is, of course, you see all those 4-2, 3-2, 3-1. And the game that I picked to record is the 0-0 draw at Norwich. So we stay in 4th place. We've got a game in hand on every single team around us. Goal difference is a bit lower than the teams above, but it's also, better than the teams below us. So we stay in 4th. We are 5 points off top and, 2 points off an automatic promotion place, which looks like Rotherham have leapfrogged us and Norwich to, get that 2nd place spot. Now, while I was playing forward to this game as well, we got the FA Cup 5th round draw, and you won't believe it, but we got Norwich again. So if we beat Chelsea, because there's a replay in a couple of weeks, we beat Chelsea in that replay, we get Norwich in the 5th round, which actually isn't a bad draw at all. So, am I happy with that game overall? No, but a point is a point, and, all of these are huge games for us now. So I know it was a bit boring, guys, for the video. Finances, just to update you guys, we've got 57 million in the bank, 2.6 million transfer budget. We're about 30,000 under the wage budget as well. So I expected our bank balance to drop slightly this season because we're in the Championship and not the Prem, so we don't get all the TV revenue and all that sort of business. But whatever. Sorry it wasn't that exciting, guys. Bit boring. But join me for the next one. I'm going to play forward a bit now, probably at least sort of a month, 6 weeks. I don't know. I don't want to, pinpoint an exact game we're going to come back for, but I would imagine it will be around sort of mid-March. So these games here, Preston, Bristol City, Reading, just to see how things are shaping up, and then no doubt we'll be back here for a couple of episodes at the end of the season as well. So, solid start to the season, which really did work in our favour. I mean, all these games we went unbeaten, and then the consistency, we're just really struggling to find it again. But we're unbeaten in 3. So we're unbeaten in 3. We've only lost 1 of the last 5. So form is going in the right direction. And if you look at the 5 before that, again, we only lost 1 in 5. 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. So the form is reasonable. It's not league winning form at the moment, but it's reasonable. So, let's keep pushing on. Thanks for being here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, like I said. And if you've got any suggestions, pop them down below. Otherwise, it's been fun spending time with you. I'll see you in the next one.